All right, boys and girls. Not that many girls. Most of my fan base are dudes. Well, some of them are girls. We know who those people are. Let me turn my ringers off real quick because I know they're going to start. Okay, yeah, that one's off. I even turn off the vibrate function because they vibrate so hard that it's loud. I don't even want that in my stream. Alright, as promised, this is episode 2 of Dragon Ball Super, What Would You Do? And like I said, I'm only doing this because people keep asking me. And people keep whining also. Ooh, all you do is complain about the show. You never give us solutions. The truth is, you don't really want solutions. The truth is, you just don't want anybody complaining about what you like. You know, anytime someone has a legitimate complaint about something, someone always comes in and says, well, what's the solution? Give us solutions. It ain't really my job to give solutions. You know, I do commentary on stuff. I talk about stuff. So I don't really have to give you solutions. I can just tell you to stuff it and keep doing what I'm doing. But because I like to back up the things that I say, I just decided to go ahead and do it. It ain't hurting me none. People are still going to come and watch. We're still going to get views off of it. So who gives a rip? Yesterday's episode did pretty good. I'm going to try to keep these short. None of these are going to be 2-hour streams because there's no need to do 2 hours on this stuff. I'm going to try to keep them between 10 and 20 minutes long. That way more people will watch. If something's 2, 3, 4 hours long, then folks won't watch it. They'll watch a couple of minutes of it and then that's it. I'm not going to do that. I want to make sure everybody watches each one to the end. So I'm going to try to keep them as short as I can and get all the information out. You guys know where the buttons are, blah, 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 all that stuff. All right. Episode 2. What will you do? Today I selected a spinoff. And the reason I did is because actually I was in a conversation with somebody about the character of Hit and Universe 6 and all that. Because I was going to do the transformations for episode 2. But I changed it and decided to do the spinoff because we've already done this about the transformations a million times. And we'll still get to it. Matter of fact, I might do it today. Depends on how much time I have. But the reason I picked the spinoff is because you already have popular characters in the Universe 6 universe. Why not take advantage of it? This is the perfect chance to do a spinoff where you can keep it in the Dragon Ball universe. You can make references to Goku. Like you can have Hit talk about Goku. You can even have Kaba talk about Vegeta, but not actually put them in the story. That way, if as long as you're making reference to them, it keeps them in the story some kind of way. But you don't have to focus on them. And that way, I ain't gonna lie, if they made a spinoff with just Hit, going through his daily assassination list or accepting assassination jobs and this, I would watch that before I watch Super. You guys know how I feel about that. The one episode where they focused on Hit, when they went to Universe 6 and they showed what he does for a living, how he went into that business and assassinated that guy. That one episode was more interesting than everything going on with Goku. You can take that one episode and you can replicate that and make an actually good spinoff. And even though I don't like the other Saiyans that much, you can do a spinoff with them. Hell, you could even do a spinoff with Frost. Now that we know Frost is not the good guy he pretended to be, we know that Frieza's whole race are just evil, no matter what universe they're in. But you could do like a mini spinoff with him. You can show how he was pretending to be a good guy while he was really ripping people off. That would be interesting. There is so much to work with, but they choose to keep grinding on the boring. They choose to keep grinding on Goku and Vegeta. Actually, I'm going to do the transformations next. It's going to be episode 3. But episode 4 is going to be the Z Warriors. And I'll explain in full detail about what's going on with them. So like I told you, I'm going to keep this all separated. I'm going to break it down piece by piece for all those people who think that I don't know anything or I'm just a whiner and a complainer. No, I have some real ideas that would help the series. But the problem is people like me don't get listened to. If your channel ain't big enough, or if you don't have a big enough following on Twitter or some stuff like that, then people just don't listen. You can do all this Universe 6 stuff without even having to bring in Kaba. You don't need him. You don't need his angel. You can just simply decide to shift to that universe and talk about it and focus on it. Matter of fact, if Dragon Ball ever returns, the best thing they could do, instead of bringing back Super, they should bring back a spinoff. I mean, let's look at Heroes. Heroes is pure fan service. Pure fan service. But the episodes that people like the most are the ones that involve Hit and the ones that involve Jiren. And there's a reason behind that. It's because even if people don't say it out loud, everybody's thinking it. We're all thinking the same thing. We're tired of them only focusing on Goku and Vegeta. It's gotten to the point where that's all it is. A show as big and as vast as Dragon Ball has been reduced down to just covering 2 characters. All these characters that there are in Dragon Ball, and all you ever hear about is 2. I think it would be a nice change up. I think that it would give us it would give the whole Dragon Ball community something new and interesting to talk about. Because man, I gotta tell you, every time I turn on YouTube and there's another Goku video, there's another Vegeta video, it's so boring. I don't even click on them anymore. I don't even watch them. And you know what? You don't even have to do a spinoff in Universe 6. The whole ideal of a spinoff is to cover other characters. There are a lot of shows that have been really successful and then they've had spinoffs. Like The Walking Dead. And then Fear the Walking Dead. And then they got another spinoff show for The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is not even as old as a lot of shows, and it already has 2 spinoffs. My point is, you can take Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super, whichever one you choose. A Piccolo spinoff would be good. I mean, who wouldn't want to follow the adventures of Piccolo? Just Piccolo, nobody else. There are so many things you can do with that. A Gohan spinoff. Or the one that everybody's been asking for. A spinoff that's focused on Trunks in the future. A whole series that's about Trunks and the things that he's going through in the future timeline. I would watch that way more than I would watch Dragon Ball Super. Because every time they do episodes in the future where they show Trunks, those are very popular. The most popular parts of the Goku Black arc were when they were in the future. When they were showing the things that Trunks was dealing with, the future that he was living in. That was very popular. So you don't even have to use Universe 6. You have enough spin-off potential in Universe 7 right now if you choose to use it. But they don't. They choose to focus on two characters constantly. If they announced right now, if they came out and said, you know, we're announcing a new Dragon Ball anime, and it popped up on the screen, like this screen behind me over here. It popped up and said, Dragon Ball Super Trunks. And that was it. You'll be like, oh shit, they're going to focus on Trunks. So it's not going to be the Goku and Vegeta show. That shit will get an instant pop. You know how when The Rock returns to WWE and the crowd goes crazy because he ain't been there in so long? That's the kind of pop you would get if that happened. People would be so excited about something like that. I'm not even excited if they bring back the anime. I keep hearing these fanboys, the anime's coming back, guys. Just be patient. I don't care if it does or not because I'm not even excited, even a little bit, for Dragon Ball Super to come back if it's just going to be the Goku Vegeta show. Then what's the point? Why would anybody be excited about that? I'm just saying they should probably start thinking outside the box because Dragon Ball is already long in the tooth. It's already really old. It's one of the longest running anime / stories of all time. So the ideas are hard to come by because of how long it's been out and how long it's been running. So I know ideas are not easy to come by, but you got to look at what they're doing. Every single episode, every arc, every manga ends with Goku getting a victory. It's gotten so boring. And I know I ain't the only one who think this. Even some of the fanboys that cover Dragon Ball believe me when I say, who's sick and tired of seeing Goku victorious at the end? It's like every time there's like, yay, Goku wins. No, people like me are tired of that. We want something different. So, in closing, I think it would be awesome, extremely awesome, if they would just consider spin-offs. Trunks, Piccolo, Hit. Hell, if you did a Pride Trooper spin-off, as much as I don't like Jiren, if you did a Pride Trooper spin-off, I might even watch that. And I'll be honest, the Pride Troopers just don't do anything for me. But it would be something different. And being able to see something different in the Dragon Ball universe is what we're shooting for here. You don't have to necessarily like the characters. We're shooting for a different kind of show, a different kind of series. And the only way you're going to get that is if you stop focusing on Goku and Vegeta and Frieza. Don't let me forget him. He got to go too. You can't just keep focusing on these characters. This newest arc with Granola is a third wheel. He's a side character. This arc is really about three characters. Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza. That's what this latest arc is really about. And we all know that that's what it's really about. Granola being thrown in there is just a sidebar. It's always those three. And it's gotten really old and really tired and really boring. And I'm just hoping that people somehow, some way see that. Anywho, guys, 15 minutes long, that ain't bad. I got some more streaming and stuff like that I got to work on for later. I'm not done. I even got some more videos that I'm going to put up. The crowds have been kind of low lately. I wonder what's happening here. Usually I have about 100 people watching by now. Lazy bums. See how they do me? I work all week. I come home and I give y'all content. And this is the thanks that I get. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't care if y'all show up or not. People are watching no matter what. I'll still get 1,000 views off of this crap no matter what. So I don't really care. I'm just doing it because, like I said, my friend pretty much called me out. and told me to give solutions instead of just complaining. So now I'm giving solutions. And I'm pretty sure somebody will say, complaining. I'm doing something that the fanboys are not doing. I'm actually giving y'all solutions to make Super better. How many fanboys y'all here doing that? Or do they just say, oh, it's amazing? You never hear them give solutions. They never talk about what can make it better. They just talk about how great it is. It's so awesome, guys. Hit the notification bell. I love you. I heard that saying Scholar dude yesterday say, I love you guys. Nothing burns my skin up. I mean, like my mom used to say, that make my ass want a drink of water. Whenever I hear these dudes on here say they love people that they don't even know. I ain't even kidding y'all, man. That burned me up. I love you guys. Get the fuck out of here with that. Anyways, I'm done. I'll be back on in a little bit with some more stuff. I might even do the next part of this series. Who knows? But anyways, I'm going to get my butt up off of here. I'll catch up with y'all in a little while.